Good morning, it's Karen here from Crafty LittleMissK, and I'm not going to be doing a project today. What I want to do is I just want to show you some of the things that I received over the weekend. For anybody who knows me or anybody who's part of Stampin' Up will know that it was Stampin' Up's on-stage local events all over the weekend, all over the world, and living in the UK, I went to the one in Telford. It's my second time I've been to one of the conventions, and I had a great time. I'd made up a load of swaps to take with me, because one of the things you get to do when you're there is you meet other demonstrators by swapping with them. You just wander around this huge room with a basket or a bag full of goodies, and you just say, fancy a swap? And you have a little chat with them, can find out where they're from, things like that. And yeah, it was fantastic. Anyway, so I want to show you the swaps I received in exchange for the ones I gave out. So I'll go through the cards and card fronts first of all, then I'll get onto the 3D, which are off to one side there. Okay, so the first one I want to show you is from Adrienne, and this is a card front using, I can't remember the name of the set because I haven't actually got it, but this was a new set that was brought out in November when we went to Onstage there. So thank you very much, Adrienne, for that. And then the next one is a little card front, but no name on the back, so I can't say who it was from. But thank you anyway. Lovely. Tranquil Tide is probably one of my favourite colours. It's one of the current in colours. They last another year, and then they will retire, sadly. Then we've got a little Z fold card here, which is really clever, using the layering hearts dies that I've got, so I can probably replicate this. That'd be great. And this is from Jill Moore, who is part of Two Big Girls Crafting. Thank you, Jill. That was absolutely lovely. Really like that. My voice is going, I think, because of all the laughing and the cheering and everything that went on over the weekend. It was a great time. Yes, hopefully my voice will last out. Unfortunately, again, no name on the back, but I really like this set. I've been saying that for about 6 months now. I will get it eventually, and it's absolutely adorable, but I love the background and I love this. And one of the sentiments on this says something along the lines of crafting forever, housework whenever, and that's my mantra. I agree with that. Go and do some crafting. Housework will always be there. Okay, so the next little card front I want to show you is this one, using the lemon set. There's some, I can't think what it's called at the top of my head. I don't want to go across the room to pick it up. Lovely piece of glittery washi tape across there. That's from Angie Smith. Lovely colours. I love all the greens and the yellows on that one. So thank you very much, Angie. And I think, is there another? Yeah, I'll save that one in a minute. And then there's another card front here. And this card is using Magical Day, which I've actually got right next to me because I want to make something using this in a moment. A group I belong to, which isn't Stampin' Up, is we have a monthly swap, but we're doing ATCs, you know, the little tiny artist trading cards. And I want to use this one to do a little St. George, because it's St. George's Day in April. It's just like every month, it's just basically something to do with that month. And I thought, yeah, definitely going to use that one. Anyway, back to the card swaps. So we've got this one here using the lovely dragon, which I personally think dragons are wonderful. So I was very pleased to receive this. This is from Helen Marland. So thank you very much, Helen. I really like that one. And then I've got this one here. This is a complete card on here, I think. I can't quite see. I don't want to take... Oh, yes, it is. I can just about make it out. Beautiful, beautiful bird stamp there. And I want to take it out the bag if I can do it fairly quickly, because I'm hoping to catch the light, because there's Wink of Stella on there, and I absolutely adore it. It's really, I don't know if you can see the glistening on there. Bring it up as close as I can without it going blurry. Yes, so I love that. That's a beautiful set, that one. I hadn't actually noticed that set in the catalogue. I might have to go back and have another look. But thank you very much to Jacqueline on there for swapping with me. Really, really pretty. Love that. And then we've got this one here. This is a complete card as well. It looks like with an envelope as well. It's very kind of her. And beautiful, beautiful flowers that have all been die cut out. And all this around the back here, the background, the pink background there, is using embossing paste. And what she's done, she's coloured it with some pink ink, re-inker, and then she looks like she's put some glitter in there as well. Really lovely. And then there's glittery gems on each of these little flowers as well. And that's from Kaz Ripley, craftycazcards.com. So thank you very much, Kaz. Lovely, lovely, beautiful. And I love the embossing on the back as well on the main part of the card. And then I want to show you this one. This one's got quite a story behind this one, because I saw the lady who made this and I swapped with her. I saw her show these on Facebook yesterday, I think it was. And I said to her, oh, I wish I'd seen you. I'd have loved to have swapped with you. And she said to me, you did swap with me, Karen, because I've got one of your soaps. And I went, really? And she said to me, oh, maybe you took one of the notebooks. I had some little notebooks. Well, I did have 2 notebooks in my little swap stash, and I just assumed it was. But look, it was the card. I adore this. I love the way she's got all the different colours on there. And I've actually got the set that can make all the bubbles, so I'm definitely going to copy this at some time. So thank you very much to Kate for this. I did get this after all. I'm so silly. I don't know what's wrong with my head sometimes. I mean, imagine forgetting this lovely colourful card. Anyway, so back to the other ones. And this one is a card front. And beautiful stamping on here. So it actually looks like it's designer series paper, but it's not sort of been hand stamped. And that is from Jill Stamps Up. So thank you very much, Jill. That's beautiful. And again, this sentiment comes from the set that had the paintbrushes on. Where is it gone? There he is. It comes from the same stamp set as that one, as you can see. So I'll definitely be wanting to get that one now, because I love that. And then this one here, this is a complete card. And this is from Jenny Moores. And it's absolutely adorable. I love this. I've seen this stamp set before, and I keep humming and hawing and humming and hawing. But I think this might have just done it for me. That I definitely want it, because this is absolutely beautiful. And I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that this has been coloured in using the new Stampin' Blends alcohol pens. They are absolutely alcohol. It's not to drink, obviously, but absolutely beautiful finish to them, and they colour in just absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so thank you very much to Jenny for that. I absolutely love that, and I love blue and brown together, so that is great. Let's pop that down this in there. And then the last card is this one, and I think it's a card front by the looks of it. And this one is from Faye Andrews, and this is lovely. I don't remember seeing this set in the catalogue. I'm going to have to go back and have another look. That's lovely, and she's put some lovely faux stitching around the edge as well, which really adds to it. Absolutely stunning. Is there a Pool Party? Yes, it had to be Pool Party, that colour blue. And again, she's used the Stampin' Blends pens for that. And then finally, but not least, last but not least, is this one. It's a card front, and this is from Donna Golby, who's a good friend of mine. We are in the same team together. We're on the Our Happy Place team, which is led by the lovely Julie Wade, and all of us are all part of Julie Stockwell's team, the Gems. And we all got together for a meal afterwards, after the event, and it was absolutely lovely. We had a lovely, lovely fun time. Anyway, so again, Donna's used the basket weave embossing folder, which I've actually got. I don't have this set though, so that's really nice. And that's from the set Fortunate to Know You. So that's lovely. But that didn't come on its own. It came with a little gift, and we all got one in the team. And this is a little business card holder in there. Look, it's got a little calculator, as you can see, and then she's just sort of blinked it up with a bit of Stampin' Up. Just because, I guess. But thank you, Donna. That was a really thoughtful gift of you, and I should definitely use it to keep my business cards in. So let's just move everything back a little, because I just want to make a bit of room for the 3D items. So I get excited by the cards, because it means I've got ideas that I can copy and pass on to other people. But also I'll get excited by the goodies as well, because sometimes it's edible and it's really nice. First of all, I've got this little set here. I'm being very careful because it is leaking a little bit, and I'm looking, and it looks quite flat. So it's either wildflower seeds. Does it say on here? It doesn't say, but I'm guessing it might be either wildflower seeds or it's a herbal tea. As it doesn't doesn't smell. I'm going to take it that it's some kind of wildflower seeds, but I might just actually look up. It's Joanna from the Crafty Periwinkle, and I'm going to look online to see if she's said what it is, because I don't want to drink it if it's seeds. I don't want to plant it if it is tea, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, sorry, excuse me. This is using the Daisy Punch, which I use a lot because I absolutely love it. Okay, so the next little item I've got here is a little sleeve holding 2 little nail files, which for somebody who works in a library and is constantly breaking the nails on the books, that is going to be very handy. So thank you to Val Peacock for that. And that's using the current designer series paper, which I believe is retiring. So I think we're looking in the catalogue. They've got something else there now for the designer series paper for the in colours. So yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, next is this one, also using the current in colour designer series paper. DSP, I'm going to start using it, calling the book DSP. Such a mouthful. I spoke to this lady for a little while, but I didn't realise she hadn't put her name on the back. I didn't catch her name. But thank you anyway. Nice little chocolate mint, and pretty little pocket as well. So I don't know how she's made the... have a look to see how she's made this little thing. Little scalloped edge. Anyway, on to the next one. Again, using the a current in colour lemon lime twist. I just take the little wrap off. This one is a little charm, and it looks, so this has been used on the shrink plastic you can get, and it's a little scissor charm, as you can see. It's got little scissors there, little tiny little hearts, and inside it tells you it's from Liz Shannon, Elizabeth's Craft Room. I actually follow you on YouTube, Liz, so this is lovely. Oh, a little bit more. I remember when I went in November, it's my first time, and I realised I was swapping with people I saw. I'd been following on YouTube for some time, and I was so starstruck. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm talking to famous people here. Anyway, so that's lovely. I'll definitely use that, because I always forget which scissors I'm using for paper and which ones I'm using for ribbon. Obviously, I want to keep them sharp if they're for ribbon, so I can attach that now. That's going to be great. Thank you. And then this little triangular little box, you just open up. It's got a nice little Velcro fastening. Chocolate, yay yay! And this is from Violet Gibson. And thank you very much, Violet. And that's using the same set. Again, there was a card there somewhere that had the lemon limes. There was this one here, the lemons and limes on it, and that's from the same set as well. And look how luscious that paper looks. Absolutely stunning. Love, really bright and spring-like, and yeah, really cheerful. And then I've got this lovely little box here, little box with handles, little carrying box here. And this is using the, I know this paper. This is the Cake Soiree designer paper, and it's all foiled, silver foiled, and it's beautiful, and it's really quite thick as well. So it's not like paper at all. It's more like a thin card, but it's lovely. And I'm assuming, as it says, from my kitchen to yours, that that's homemade fudge. Yum, yum. I love anything homemade, as I adore it. Unfortunately, there's no name, though, so I can't thank you. You're one of the first people I swapped with as well. So if you're watching this and you see this, thank you so much. I wish I could say thank you by name, but anyway, I shall enjoy that later on. And then we've got a little package here. If we undo the ribbon, there's no name on the back, so I'm assuming the name is inside. I hadn't actually opened all these. I just kept them all off to one side. So if the grandchildren had seen all this chocolate, they'd have gone mad yesterday. But yeah, lovely dark chocolate there. Kind of saying that tongue-in-cheek, because I'm a real milk chocolate fan. But I have said recently that I need to cut down on my chocolate intake, because I'm supposed to be losing weight. And I thought that if I started eating dark chocolate, it would cut it down a bit, because I'm not a huge fan, but I'm sure I will learn to love it. As you learn to love anything that you don't like, if you yeah, that's it. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, if I'm like for instance, if I'm desperate for a bag of crisps or something, and there's only something that the guys have got in the house, eventually I will eat it and I will enjoy it just because I fancy the crisps. But yeah, so lovely. Thank you very much for the dark chocolate. And the next one I want to do is this cute little box here, tiny little one. And looking at the way it's been put together at the back, I'd say that's using the envelope punch board. not only for making envelopes, but making little boxes as well, as you can see. And that's using lovely Night of Navy paper, or card rather. And look, it's a lovely little candle. I adore candles. Oh, and it smells gorgeous. I won't put it on in here because it's like, obviously it's my craft room, it's full of paper, but I'll take it downstairs later and light that. That's from Rosie Miners. Thank you very much for that. I shall enjoy enjoying that with maybe a drink and one of my little chocolate bars or something, and yeah, make my room smell nice. Thank you so much, Rosie. Really pretty. This is so cute. As soon as I saw the lady with these, and I thought, oh, I really need to get one of those, so I went up and asked if she'd swap with me. This is using the daisy punch, so the same as this one here. And she's made it into a little flower. It's just a little lollipop, and my granddaughter would have had this in a moment. So really, really pretty. Thank you to, it's Vibby M. So thank you very much for swapping with me. What a lovely little idea for putting in a little party bag or a little stocking filler at the end of the year. Really like that. I'm definitely going to copy that idea. And then some more chocolate here, some Swiss chocolate from Debbie. I don't want to open it. It's Debbie Toner. And she's got debsdaisy.com. Lovely little package. I think these are called diaper pockets or something like that. It's a way that it's folded. It's a bit like like we call them nappies in the UK. So it's folded a bit like an old-fashioned terry toweling nappy. Yeah, I'm old enough to know about those. So thank you so much. All this chocolate, I think I'll just not eat anything other than chocolate today. Okay, and this is such an adorable tiny little box here. When I saw the lady and I was chatting to her about when I swapped with her, I said to her, how long did it take you to make all of these? Because she had a basket full of them. And she said, not long. And I thought, oh my gosh, so tiny, I'd have been all fingers and thumbs. And inside, 2 little chocolates. She hasn't put her name in though, so I'm really sad about that, because I always like to go and have a look at people's blogs and get an idea of the things they like to make. We've got the designer series paper here that goes along with the daisy punch set there. And I think that's either Pool Party. No, it's not. I think that's Soft Sky. I think that's Soft Sky, which is retiring, sadly, this colour blue. But anyway, I'm sure they'll replace it with something nice. So thank you very much for that one, whoever you are. And then we have an adorable little, I can see that's removable, an adorable little birdhouse here. And again, using the basket weave embossing folder, and this one was also an embossing folder as well. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. So let's take the roof off and see what's inside, shall we? This makes me laugh, because Stampin' Up! Are celebrating 30 years. They said to us, you know, come and party like it's 1988, hence one of these. This is what I made up for all our team. And it's got a party popper in it. Brilliant. And there is a bit of paper in the bottom so I can be able to see who it's from and thank them properly. So let's have a look. Cardstock, number of years. What did they use on number of years? That's interesting. Number of years embossing folders. Oh, okay. Basket weave. There's no name. It just tells you what was used to make it up. Oh, that's sad. So, anyway, you'll know who you are if you see this. So, thank you so much for swapping with me. Lovely. I'm going to definitely copy this idea. I can't get the back on it in now. Let me just, that's better. Here we go. I love that idea. Little birdhouse. That is so cute. So, thank you very much. And then, more chocolate. Oh, Craft Hearted. Oh, I know who that is. That's Nicky Hooper. She and I are friends. She lives down in Southampton. And, yeah, it was lovely to see her because, you know, like I said earlier, you only get to see each other once every 6 months or so because we all live so far apart. So it's not like we can get, you know, sort of pop round for a coffee or anything. So thank you so much, Nikki. I shall enjoy eating that chocolate bar. And, yeah, it was great. And she gave me a table present in the evening because she's part of the Gems team as well. So we sat at the same table, and I've got something else from her as well later on. Okay, here's a cute little box here. And this is made using the Painted with Love designer series paper. Isn't it adorable? All gold embossed. I don't have this. If I've got any left, I think I'm going to get some because it is so lovely. Sorry, excuse me. And this is a new punch called the Tailor Tag Punch. I'm having to look on the back because I can't remember what everything's called. So thank you very much from Stacey Wilkinson. So let's see. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get it out, because I think it's going to be quite tight. Here we go. Nice little biscuits there. So I think a hot drink is in order as soon as I've finished here. Wet my whistle after all this chat. So let's pop that back on there. So thank you very much, Stacey, for that. It's really nice. I'm running out of room. I don't want to cover anything. Okay, so we've got a lovely big parcel here, and this is using the Current Designer series paper as well. I use this design for my swaps when I make. Oh my life, how generous! Look, oh, there's more. Lots and lots of sweets in there. Yeah, forget the diet today, Karen. Just enjoy. Oh, there was no name. Oh, I can't say I can say thank you, but I can't say thank you like to the person in particular. This looks like the finely woven ribbon. She cut it in half, lengthways. That's really nice, that. Unless there is a thinner one. I've only got the wider one than this. Obviously, you can't get everything in the catalogue, otherwise it costs you a fortune. Yeah, so thank you very much, whoever that was. More chocolate, I would enjoy those. And then let's do something that's not chocolate, shall we? This is absolutely adorable. Little gift bag, and inside is a little charm. And I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to make sure that the light doesn't shine on it too much. That has been made by Tracy Ellen from stampandscrap.com, and it's made using brushos, which are like a powdered dye. They're very intense. They get everywhere, apparently. I don't have, well, I have got some. I've not tried them yet. But apparently they get everywhere. You've got to cover all your surfaces up. And I've got a nice white desk, which is why I haven't tried them yet. And also some silver embossing powder as well over the top. So it looks like there's some kind of design stamped on there. But it's absolutely beautiful. And I shall definitely be adding that onto my lanyard that I got from the convention. Thank you so much, Tracy. That is beautiful. And then I had a couple of before I do the notebooks, let's just do this last little thing here. Really pretty little bookmark here. This has been stamped onto vellum, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then underneath there's this lovely little dragonfly. I don't know if you can see the glisten on the wings. Yeah, just about. It looks like that's been used Wink of Stella as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's from Simple Stevenson. So thank you very much for that. That's a good way to mark my book next time I want to get a stamp set, because I like all these stamp sets. I see all these stamp sets and I think I'll get that next time, like the Crafting Forever one, and then I forget. So this is going to go in my catalogue on each time I see a stamp set I particularly want, like next time, and that's going to remind me. So thank you very much for that, Sybil. And then we've got a little notebook here. Let me just take it out of this package. This is using the Beautiful You stamp set. This is gorgeous. This is my favourite set. This is what made me join Stampin' Up, this set alone. It's got a lovely little charm on there. And it's from Rebecca Wilmore, Catnip Crafting. Oh, it's a little cat. How cute. That's sweet. It's like a little notepad inside. That's going to be good. That's going to be handy for me to make my wish list on. I should have already made my wish list. So, but I will keep that with the book, with the catalogue, and my next wish list for my next order. Thank you very much for that one. And then I've got another nice, cute little notebook here. Actually, this is Post-it notes, and this is from Elizabeth Finney. So thank you, Elizabeth. And as you can see, it's got a little pen attached to it, and it's little Post-it notes. Again, handy for marking the catalogue to make sure I don't forget things I like. Let's see if I can get that back in there. Oh, nearly lost the pen. Let's pop the pen in as well. I've put it in upside down, that's why, haven't I? Never mind. And I love the packaging as well. It's really lovely. Really pretty packaging. So thank you very much for that. And then, finally, bubbles. Another reason to hide them from my grandchildren, because they'd have just taken that and that would have all been gone. And it's got a lovely little charm on the front, on the side of it here, little mermaid. That's also from the Magical Day set. Mermaid's just there. And This is from Magic Minx Productions. And she used brushos, re-inkers, Dazzling Diamonds. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And the Dazzling Diamonds is actually the glittery paper just there. And then the brushos have been put on this paper in here, this background here, which makes it look very sea-like. And I love that, absolutely love that. So thank you very much for that. So that is all of my goodies that I got. So thank you so much to everybody who swapped with me. And thank you for watching, and I shall get back onto the project making next time. Thanks very much. Bye.